few miles off the road lies the Syokimau ruins. What was once beautiful homes is now what we see. We as Group 5 members visited the area to focus on what led to the granting of illegal titles. What really happened, who is to blame, and what has been done since 28th November 2011.
This was what was once very beautiful houses. Over there you can see the airport is the airport, so you can see the proximity to the airport. Look at those remains. That was once a house. You can see that the floor was pretty much done.
Like even that one, this house was done.
These were structures that were as high as 3 stories. Now, the remains of an unforgettable day.
I'm standing at what may have been the sitting room. It's so sad because, wait 1 second, I see a toilet. This is very sad because people lived here. Look, it's a toilet or a sink or something. If you look at the airport, there's the control tower. Can you see?
Here we have what look like someone's parking.
The veranda of that house.
This might have been someone's life savings put into a house, which was then demolished.
Standing here at Syokimau, and I'm standing at one of the houses. As you can see, it's a foundation, and if you look at the back, there are more houses, and this is just sad.
This is one of the planes that we've seen taking off in the few minutes that we've been here. These are all houses. Now they're just rubble.
Ulikuwa unaishi hapa bado ama mlikuwa mnaishi hiyo? Ni hapa tu. Haya. Alafu mmekaa hapa for how long? 5 years. So hiyo siku nini ilifanyika? Ilikuwa lini kwanza?
That day, kuna msee alikuja akasema kuna notice kaa hiyo itakam, yani watakam kubomoa. Sasa ni ile hatukujua. Hatukuwa sure na yeye. So asubuhi kuamka wika around 8 to 8 ndio trailer zikatokea na nje mmekuja naye. Trailer kutoka na nje zilikuwa zimebeba caterpillars. So zikashuka, zilianzia huko. Kuna nyumba ilikuwa pale mbele ndio zilianzia hapo. Si zikakanyaga hiyo, zikakanyaga hiyo, zikaenda sasa zikibomoa. So people had to remove their things from the house. Watoe vitu zao kwa nyumba ndio wabomoe. Zilibomoa, as you can see. Kuna barabara the other side, it is used by the China, there is a China. So across the barabara, that was the farthest house. And most of the population ilikuwa hapa mahali mnaona hizi rabo mingi. Hapo ndio population mingi ilikuwa.
You can see this is the new barrier put up by the Kenya Airports Authority. This was definitely put up after the demolitions.
We further sought the information of one Rogers Manana, a Kenya Airports Authority official working in the SSO Investigations Department, who had the following to tell us.
Yes. The Syokimau issue came up as a matter of encroachment. There was a lot of encroachment going on around airport land. And to safeguard the airports for purposes of international civil aviation regulation, Annex 17 of the Chicago Convention protects for safe safety and security of airports. Annex 14 provides for safety of airdromes. Annex 17 of the Chicago Convention of 1944 provides for security of all airports, so that whenever aircraft land, they can land safely. So there are areas in law which are restricted as security buffer zones or riparian areas where you cannot construct. You need to have several meters from the railway, you need to have several meters from the, let's say, the rivers and airports. Airport authority is governed under Cap 395. And you see the type of houses that were done and the companies that were involved in demarcating Syokimau land. And there are companies, but we went ahead to do the search as lawyers to identify if these companies are registered. And we found that Ungan Settlement Scheme and Jumbo Foster Limited were registered. We have a copy of the registered here. These were the companies that were duping people. We also paid a fee to search. And the beaconing are done. See that the land was beaconed by the surveyors. And the type of homes that were being done in those structures are very serious homes, not just ordinary houses. And they were warned. And they had and they left. But those who became difficult continued constructing, despite the fact that they were verbal, documented notices.
And those people had knowledge of that.
Yeah. That's why I was telling you when the report was saying there are two companies or three. Ungan Settlement Scheme, Ungan Settlement Scheme and the other company, Jumbo Brothers. They came up and they just collaborated. I think they corrupted people in lands or wherever. And they got the land subdivided. But those were not genuine documents. And the majority of people who were there didn't have titles.
As we were interviewing a gentleman we found there, they said that the fence was actually put up much later. So is it that the guys in question demolished the fence in the mini, or
there was no fence? Then there was no fence. Okay. People who constructed to have prior knowledge that land for clearing. Of course, some knew, some did not know. You see now. So that is a 50-50, because some people bought land knowing that the owners who sold them had title, because they kept on telling them that they have their title. You see, they have title. So people willingly and unknowingly went ahead to purchase land and started constructing. So some probably knew, some never knew.
When did you first notice like the first person had built? And after how long, like now, did it take you so long to give them
actually
notices?
Something, but there were several notices. I can't say for sure how long it took, but as I said, I joined the KA in February 2020. I was on internship briefly, but I left. But I joined officially on 1st April 2010. So, but before, when I was here on internship, I saw the company secretary trying to communicate and even send us to see and talk to people to stop the security. But we could not stop.
Because in my opinion, I think when you see someone laying the foundation, that's when you stop them, because that's pretty much the issue.
Yes, many foundations were excavated.